Hey everyone. Yes, well, that was a game. I don't know how to put it into words, but yeah, I know that the men's game starts in 20 minutes, so I'll be short. Can somebody tell me if my voice is clear or not? Or wait, I'll just check. Give me a minute. Mm. Yeah, I think my voice is clear. So yeah, hello guys, welcome to Only One United. Uh, it's another Atanu special where I talk about the 1-0 win for Manchester United over Reading. Well, first I'll just talk about Rachel Williams. It was a good substitution from Mark Skinner. He brought her in, and she scored. She scored last time as well. Even Martha Thomas scored last time, and he brought her on as well this time around. So it didn't work for Martha Thomas, but it did work for Rachel Williams. So good substitution over there. I'll just try to list out the positive things first and then move on to the negative things because this wasn't a game. This wasn't the benchmark that we set for ourselves last time around. We won 6-0 and now we are just winning 1-0. That's a very bad game. I don't want to sugarcoat anything. I think it is what it is. We need to do better. This isn't something that you know should be taken lightly just because we got the 3 points. At the end of the day, we need to improve. At the end of the day, we need to set a standard for ourselves. We set a standard for ourselves last time around against Liverpool, and we didn't uh, and it didn't come out to be what we wanted to. But yeah, 1-0, Rachel Williams, good goal, good goal. I'm very happy that we got the 3 points. But coming to the negatives now, it was very bad because you see, Mary Ops was our best player throughout the game, and that's fantastic. She became the first goalkeeper to get W50 WSL clean sheets. That's a big thing. She got her eighth clean sheet of the season, which is another big thing. But at the end of the day, if you look at a team and if your goalkeeper is your best player on the pitch, that tells you that the attacking side, the midfielding side, and the defending side aren't doing well. So these three departments weren't up to their best mark. Goalkeeping was amazing. I think Reading could have scored 3-4 goals easily today if it wasn't for Mary Earps to stop them. So Earps did really, really well. Yeah, Susie says, I'm so happy that what I said came true. Actually, for people who don't know, Susie said that Rachel Williams will score the winner in the 89th minute. Well, it wasn't the 89th minute, but Rachel Williams did score the winner. She also says that we were very poor today, which we were. There's no doubt about that. I'll be coming to that right now. Joseph says, I was so nervous. Same, man, same. It was atrocious. I don't want to sugarcoat it. It was a very bad performance. Even though it's 1-0, and right now I'm feeling very happy because we got the 3 points. Because after the first 60 minutes, I was like, yep, this is going to be another loss where Reading score in the injury time. But I'm happy. But now that I'm talking about it, I think, we need to address the various issues that we've seen today. Peter says, good afternoon, everyone. Hi, Peter. Hope you're doing well. Hope you enjoyed the 3 points. So, coming to the point that United were very poor today, I think after the Liverpool game, there were a lot of expectations over United. They thrashed 6-0. Everyone was talking about a potential title charge. I was talking about a title charge. The most pessimistic person on the earth was saying, oh my God, United are going to win the title. I didn't say those words, but I did say that we are doing a second half of the season title charge. I think the players might have watched our last match reaction, and they instantly became nervous that, oh my God, we have so many expectations over us. Atanu is expecting us to win the title. Well, it can be overwhelming because at the end of the day, we have fumbled the quest for the top three a lot of times over the past few seasons. And there's this discussion, there's this thing in the WSL Twitter, if you can call it, that United will fumble it this season as well. Well, I think we won't. I think we have a good shot at you know we have a good shot at getting into the top three or even top two. I'll even say we have a good chance of being in a title race, but yes, that depends on how everything else goes. I'm quite happy that the pitch wasn't frozen today, which was the case with several other games today, like the Chelsea Liverpool game that was called off. So I'm quite happy that didn't happen to us. So yeah, that's a different conversation. I think Reading were getting into the box too easily today, so the defense weren't able to, stop them. The midfield was easily run over by Reading players. I think this is something that I've observed. I don't know if it's the reason for today's performance, but Haley Ladd is playing in a much advanced position. So while attacking, it's really good to have another attacking outlet, and she's done quite good this season. She scored a goal as well. She's given a few assists, but that creates a hole. And see, just to put a disclaimer, I'm not blaming her. I'm just saying this is an observation that I've made. So maybe this is one of those reasons why Reading were able to easily get past our midfield. Even when we talk about the attacking side, I'll talk about Nikita Paris. She wasn't up to her best self. I think Adriana Leon deserves a shout over her at this point of time. I know Paris did well in between the season last year, 2022, but I don't see how uh, Leon won't be able to do what Paris is doing right now. Um, Next, I'd like to talk about Lucia Garcia. There are a lot of expectations over Lucia Garcia right now because Leah Golton isn't available, and Lucia did really well last time around. I'm not going to lie. Uh, the main thing that I felt today was the lack of being aware in the final third, the lack of decision, not lack, like the decision making in the final third was atrocious today. Tooney had a quiet game today. Even Russo had a quiet game. Ona tried to put in those crosses, but those crosses weren't met by players, or they were crosses that were intercepted by the Reading players. Whatever the case is, the team weren't up to their best self. There's something else that I've noticed. Again, I'm not criticizing anyone. I'm just looking at an observation. Hannah Blundell, she plays as the left back, if someone does not know. So while defending today, I saw that Hannah Blundell was operating as a centre back, and not as operating as a centre back, but while tracking back, she wasn't wide. She was towards the centre, and Millie Turner had to go a little wide to make up for that space which was left behind by Blundell. Then again, this is something that might be the game plan in some of those cases. I'm not going to blame anyone, but this is what I have observed, and this is what I think might have caused Reading to go past our defenses, to go past our midfield. Yes, these are some of the observations that I've made. Again, Rachel Williams did really well. She came on, she scored the goal. Important 3 points, because I think after City dropped points to Villa, thank you so much, Kirsty Hansen. Thank you so much to whosoever made that last block. I think it was Anna Patton, if I'm not wrong. But who's Kirsty Hansen? What an amazing goal! She loves scoring against City, so that gave us some breathing space. Even if we hadn't won today's game, there would have been a lot of gap between City and United. Uh, I think uh, after that game, everyone was like, United need to ensure that they take advantage of City slipping up. Um right now, we are first technically, because we have a better goal difference. Even though Chelsea's game was postponed today due to the frozen pitch, but Chelsea and United have played the same number of games. Both are on 11 games played, and both have 28 points. It's just that goal difference is much better for United. Not much better. It's +2. Like, there's a difference of two. Arsenal have played 10 games. I think they have another game. They play Brighton in a few hours. Uh, for me personally, for India, it's tomorrow technically 12:15 a.m. So yeah, Arsenal have to play a game. They are on 25 points. If they win, they also get to 28 points, and it depends on what their score line of the game is because they are presently on plus 20 goal difference. Chelsea are on plus 23 and United are on plus 25. So you see how important goal difference is in this league. This is why most of us have been crying. This is why most of us have said why the Leicester 1-0 win. When other top clubs are defeating Leicester by a margin of more than 2 goals, why can't United beat them? Why did we let why didn't we play better than we should have done today? Why only a 1-0 win? Why didn't we score 3-4? We scored 6 against Liverpool, which is not a small thing. I know Liverpool aren't as big as United right now because they've just come into the WSL, but the rivalry is right there. And when such a rivalry is being played, form goes out of the window. We scored 6, which is a lot. Like, this is our best score line in the WSL, if I'm not wrong. So why couldn't we have scored more than 1 goal today? You see how important goal difference is. If today, if tomorrow, if tonight Arsenal win by a margin of more than 5-6 goals, we are back to second position, and we all have a game in hand. I know that even Chelsea have a game in hand now, uh, because we've after tonight's game, every team would have played only 11 games. But you see, there's no breathing space in the top three right now. And if you want to be in the top three, you have to score goals. You have to concede less. The concede less part is being taken care of right now. Even though the defense was a bit shaky today, Mary Ups ensured that United didn't concede. And huge props to her. She's got 8 clean sheets now. I think that's the most in the league this season. We've only conceded 6 goals, which is yet which is another big thing. It's very important to maintain the goal difference right now, and I hope everyone's who are tuning into the show agree with me. The game management needs to be important. Today's substitutions could have been a bit early after the first half, which was atrocious. I don't know what to call it because it was very bad. It was very poor from United. After that first half, half-time substitutions should have been made. We've signed some players. I know that we've signed some players, but I don't know how what Mark Skinner's idea is right now to inculcate those players into his side. Hopefully, I'm hoping that we somehow, you know, just get into the top three. Just forget what I said about the title race. Get into the top three because now that I'm looking at the table, there's no breathing space. It's very, very, very important for us to get into the top three because it's been a lot of seasons, guys. Let's be honest. We cannot fumble this right now. I know there's a little breathing space between fourth position and the top three, but all it takes is one slip. Remember that Gerrard slip? All it took was one slip. We need to be on our A game. I hope people agree with me, and if you don't, I know everyone's entitled to their own opinions. But when I see people defending the substitutions thing, which I have criticized a lot, I I become enraged because that's a clueless opinion that you're making. It's you're making it just because in the past mine and your opinion haven't matched. So hopefully 3 points yet. Again, our next game is in the FA Cup against Sunderland. I hope we get a silverware, so I'm hoping that we get into the FA Cup knockouts because obviously we're out of the Conti Cup. So thank you so much everyone for tuning in and listening to me rant about today's game. It wasn't the perfect game, but then again, we need to ensure that we maintain the 3 points streak that we are on right now. Uh, I hope I'm continuously saying I hope, and that's because I feel uh, we can do better. We need to do better. So now men's game starts in a few minutes, so I'll let you guys go. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll also leave and watch the game. Hopefully 3 points there as well. Take care, stay safe, keep supporting Manchester United, keep supporting women's football. Do follow us on our Twitter. Subscribe to our channel if you like our content. Share it with your other United friends. And if you want something different from our side, do comment in the comment section after the video ends, or you can contact us on our Twitter. Our link will be in the description below. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. Take care, stay safe.